Hey, this is Mark Druick for The Real Shot. It's October 21st. We're out here in Iola, Wisconsin, and we're going to get some mock scrapes set up. As you can see, the road that's behind me here is a pretty huge travel corridor from some heavy bedding areas up into the food plot behind me. So we're going to go back here and we're going to take some wag scents. We're going to set up some mock scrapes, put some cameras on them, and see what kind of action we can get here for the upcoming rut 2000. All right. We're going to set up a mock scrape in this spot right here. The food plot is just a little bit to the north of us here, but they travel this, come down this road. And you can kind of see there's a spot up on this branch right here where they've actually busted it all off. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a scrape here. And this has been, several years. They'll come and they'll open this up, but we're going to get this one started right here. Because the doe bedding area is right behind me, and the food plot's just on the other side here, so it's the perfect spot for them to travel. So what we usually like to do is I'll just take a stick like this that I find in the area that I want to start this scrape, and I'll just work this dirt up and freshen that up a little bit. Open it all up, make it nice and fresh. And what we're going to be doing is we got this fresh scrape blend from Wags. It's excellent for opening up new scrapes or trying to increase some activity on some existing scrapes. So what I typically do is I'll take this and I'll just pour a pretty good amount in there, and then I'll take some of this and dip that in that licking branch, get that all saturated, get some scent going on there as well. And one of the key things when you're using these type of scents like this too, always put some latex gloves on so you don't contaminate the existing scent. Plus I think this stuff's got some pretty bad odor to it, so you don't really want to get this smell on your hands either. But we're going to put a camera just a little bit, about 10 yards away from here. We'll get that started and we'll kind of see what kind of activity this scrape will bring here within the next probably 3 to 5 days. Now you can kind of see which way they're facing by the way they're actually pawing at the ground. And when I do that, I'm going to take that and push it just the same way. And open it up, get it some fresh smell. Pour some of this in there. Get that one active, and then we'll pour some of this on this licking branch as well. Now I've got a camera right over here on this one, so it'll be interesting to see if I got any activity on this one or not. But we're also going to take and put some intruder buck, and I'm going to spray that around the outside of this right here. Not really on the scrape itself, but around the outside. Just to kind of let them know, hey, somebody else is in my neighborhood here, and that might get them a little bit active. I'm anticipating that they're probably hitting these right after dark or early morning, but I'll be anxious to see, within the next week to 10 days, Halloween, early November, when that daytime activity starts. So I'll be able to get out here, and a lot of these are close to the stands and on my entrance and exits from my stands, so I'll be able to pull these cards out and take a look and see exactly what's taking place here. But this one usually gets really hot about the first 3-4 days of November. These bucks start showing up here during the day. There's a lot of does that feed in here. I've got corn behind me. I've got radishes and turnips, rape, all kinds of stuff in this food plot behind me. So once they get off of the mast or the acorns, they like to come out into this field. They've been hitting it pretty hard. Everything's pretty well nipped off already, but it's a really good food source for them and a real good travel corridor going east to west. So I'll be anxious to see exactly what's hitting on this one. Usually this is where some of the bigger bucks end up coming and hitting this scrape because it is back a ways. There's not a lot of disturbance and not a lot of activity back here as well. So it'll be interesting to see. All right, now that we've gone through and we've set up several scrapes and we actually are reactivating an existing scrape, we got our cameras turned on, and hopefully in a couple days here we'll kind of see what kind of activity is going on there. Now, in another week to 10 days, maybe I'll start using that estrus scent, and I'll run that on a drag line through these scrapes to where I'm actually hunting on the backside of my property. But a little bit early for me to be using estrus at this point in time, but you know what, we're getting really, really close. And again, I'm going to be using that Wags estrus. It's worked really well for me in the past, and really looking forward to getting out there, sitting in a tree this upcoming season.